All right, y'all. So the last part to this video before my son come back in here, right? Because parenting don't stop, and I'm just trying to help y'all out. The other thing you want to establish is a trust. Person that is trustworthy is what I'm trying to say. If you have a child that's old enough, ask them, who are two people that you trust to tell if someone was to do those things to you? And you got to tell them it can't be a friend, because a lot of them like to say, I'll tell my best friend. No, we're talking about an adult. Who are two people that you trust that you would tell if someone did those things to you? And that's for your older school age children, right? And it changes, right, with each age, because, you know, teenagers are going to play it all cool, like, oh, that's nasty, that's weird. And then when you ask them, you don't have to beat around the bush with teenagers, because they know what's up. Hey, anybody ever touched you inappropriately? Has anyone ever touched your this? They're going to say yes or no. And a lot of times you're like, how can you tell when a child is lying? And that's where you have to build that relationship with your own child. You know your children. And even if you don't, I have literally met children for the first time, and I could just tell that child is hiding something. We need to help this child. I need to ask more questions, right? To dig a little deeper. Let me see. There's so much, y'all. It's not like a cookie cutter process. One thing I don't play about either with children is I don't hold secrets. Like, in terms of, I don't play that whole I'm telling kids to keep secrets, because I don't want my child to keep a secret from me. And I don't want other people giving my child candy. My baby is 2, and my mom and them talk about me a lot. They make fun of me, but more in a good way, because you can't just walk up to my baby and hand him a lollipop. He will look directly at me. And no, I'm not raising him extra hard or like, you know, like I'm some military mom. No offense to the military. Geez, you got to say so much, because people be so sensitive. And my dad was in the military. But anyway, my point is that because of personal experience and professional experience, you just can't hand my baby no candy, because he's going to look to me and ask me if it's okay. And even if he doesn't say, Mommy, is this okay? My baby has been looking to me since he was 1 year old just to make sure. And I will say, hey, go ahead. It's okay. Because, you know, sometimes when people are grooming children, they will do things like that. Tell them that, you know, they have some candy for them. They're going to help them look for a friend, or they lost their dog. I mean, oh my goodness, y'all. And also, I think it's important too to tell your child that no one can hurt you. So sometimes when people are grooming children, they will say, if you don't get in the car with me, or if you don't do this, I'm going to hurt your mom or your dad. So I think it's important to say, it's okay to tell me no one's going to hurt me. You know, nothing's going to happen to me. And just let them feel safe. Let them feel comfortable. The other thing is, you got to put on your poker face if a child does come to you and tell you something that's gross as it may sound, dark, ugly, nasty. If they disclose something to you, just try to keep a straight face, because you don't want them to freak out. Because you got to think, if I'm a child and I'm coming to you and I'm telling you something serious, and I know that it's nasty, I know that it's wrong, I know that you're probably going to get upset, because your kids just bring it out of you, right? So it's like, try not to make like that type of face, or, you know, just stay calm. I know that sounds crazy, but try your best to stay calm, hear them out, get the details. And I know that they may say, can I trust you? Can I tell you this? But you have to let them know, yes, you can tell me anything, but I just want to let you know, if you tell me something and it's about your safety, and it's something that that an adult did to you, then I may have to tell someone else just to make sure that you're okay. So that kind of relieves you from that whole, if it does, you know, go to court, or someone gets arrested, or, you know, they have to do a medical exam, at least you're telling that child that, hey, I told you I can keep a secret, but I also told you if it's something serious, then I may have to get other people involved. That way they don't think that they lost your trust, right? I want to say that's all I have, y'all. Of course, there are books out there that you can read that teaches good touch, bad touch. There are so many different articles, but I did read a few comments last night that when someone said that, I wish I had known this when I was a child, because it would have saved me from trauma. And most of you all may know the type of trauma that you experience from an actual caregiver that lives in the home with you can be one of the worst, if not the worst, especially when it is child sexual abuse. So I hope that this video helped you. I was literally just trying to show y'all my step stool that I put together, because I put it together backwards, right? Because I should have just read the instructions. But, you know, my son shed light on something that I had been teaching him. And I thank God that I am in this line of work. I thank God that he is using me to reach other parents and bring awareness. So if this video helped you, not for me, not for my personal gain, I would just encourage you to share it, like, comment. If you want me to dive a little deeper, because I just couldn't put everything into this short video, then I'm here for you. I'm willing to share whatever resources that I may have to help you. And as always, I love y'all. Motivate with love.